Life is like a movie and we in it and we in it. We on Major League and we did it and we did it. It's all about that action, keep it moving, keep it moving. Pursue your dreams, that's how you do it. Life is like a movie and we in it and we in it. We on Major League and we did it and we did it. It's all about that action, keep it moving, keep it moving. Pursue your dreams, that's how you do it.
Yeah.
It all starts
with a statement.
Next step.
What's up, people?
Is visualization. Step 3, continue affirmations. Accompanied by faith. All based in action, moving in direction of the damn thing. Don't let nothing get in your way doing the damn thing. When it seems like all this fail, keep your mind focused, moving
so you don't fail.
Cause it's easy to stop, hard as ever to keep going.
Yo, what's up? What's up?
Failures. Why should I keep going? I got vision, therefore I see it finish. Only way to do that is to see it finish. If you got a plan, put your all in it.
Carmichael.
Of course, put your all in it. Across the line, yeah, we all finished.
Stizzy.
To place all that matters is that you finish. Life is like a movie and we in it and we in it. We on Major League.
Hey, yo, man, this the podcast with soul.
I said astigmatism in my soul.
Yo, what's up, man? Sean G, man. It's 8:45 Friday night, April the 22nd, man, 2022. I'm late. I normally be way into my live by now on Friday night, man, but it's allergy season. Little Sean's allergies are bothering him, so I had to make him some soup. I had to make him some of my homemade concoction, ginger, garlic, lime juice, honey, and hot water. He took a nice hot bath. Now I made him a nice soup. He's eating his soup. You know, hit him off with a little grapes and berries, so he'll be out in a minute, man. We got to get him ready for tomorrow. He's got opening day tomorrow with his rec baseball league, and a game tomorrow with his travel team, game Sunday with his travel team, and a game with the rec league on Monday. This is the podcast with soul, man. This is probably the most unique podcast channel ever. You know why? Because I'm on here. I'm going to be uploading this episode tonight, too, to my Spotify. I haven't uploaded nothing to Spotify in a minute. Thank everybody. Please subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. If you're watching this on the YouTube, if you're listening to it on Spotify. You finished? All right, leave it there. I'll eat it. If you're listening to it on Spotify, check me out on the YouTube. Same title, the podcast with soul. If you want to listen to this on Spotify, if you're watching on YouTube now, go on Spotify. The podcast with soul. Both of them are there. Listen, man, it just, it never ceases to amaze me how far my life has moved forward over the last 6 years. Over the last 6 years. And the different types of people that I've met, different things that have happened to me, the doors that have been opened for me, the doors that I have opened, the doors that the universe has opened for me. And it only happened just as a result of elbow grease, man. Of the pickaxe and the shovel and the wheelbarrow. The footwork, hammer and nails, the hard work, the trench work. Of just pushing forward. Even when it feels like no progress is being made, push forward. Even when I see progress is being made, push forward more. Getting up every day and doing the next appropriate thing, changing, adapting, risking, challenging myself, making mistakes. Making new mistakes. Facing rejection. Facing the hate. Accepting the love. Accepting the hate. But just continuing to push forward. Just continuing to push forward. I remember when the feds arrested me and they brought me downtown Newark to 50 Walnut Street and they drove me underneath the courthouse. That's where the intake is. And they put me in this little cell. This cell was a small little cell. There was nothing in there. It was all concrete. There was no windows. It was all cinder blocks. And it had a steel bench. And I was just waiting. And I was like, I remember that. I remember getting involved in a domestic violence dispute with Little Sean's mother before I went to prison. And getting arrested. This was in Jersey City, New Jersey. And they came and when they come, somebody has to go. You know, somebody has to get locked up. And even though she aggressed toward me first, she struck me first, the witness that was there that saw it left, and when they came, it was two cops. They took her word over mine, and they locked me up. And we went around to the police precinct on Communipaw Avenue, right across from across the street from the Kentucky Fried Chicken, and they put me back in this cell. It was a regular jail cell, old school style with the bars, but then inside of the jail cell was a cage. The cell itself was small, but then inside of the cell was a cage that was even smaller, and it was barely tall enough. like I think a person over 6 feet and some change couldn't stand up in there. And I was in there and I was like, yo, I'm inside of a cage, inside of a jail cell. And just reflecting on that, and went through the whole process, and ended up going to prison, federal prison, doing 16 months in Morgantown, getting out with absolutely nothing. With absolutely nothing. Except what did I come out with? I came out, all I had was my confidence. All I had was my arrogance. My good health, physical health, mental health, and spiritual health. It was the best that it was ever been. I had clarity of thought. And I had tremendous belief in myself. And I was homeless. Living in my friend's basement, me and little Sean. And that's all I had. And from that day, all I did every day was push forward from where I was. Start where you at. Start from where you are. Start where you stand. And I was 47 years old. And I said, yo, I just push forward. And, today I look around and look at where I'm at today. I got this platform that I built from scratch. I built this platform from zero, from a donut. One video, one subscriber, and that was me. And I had one view, and that was me. So my first video I put up, I only had one subscriber, and I got one view. And that was all me. And today, I've built this from nothing into this channel, The Podcast with Soul, which is on YouTube. I just hit 5,000 subscribers. Thank you. Hit that like button, y'all. I have the other YouTube channel, the Sean G channel, 86,000 subscribers, over 21 million views, 22 I think now. Spotify, Patreon, 3 books. I wrote 3 books, published them myself, wrote them myself, packaged them myself, owned the copyright to them myself, designed the cover myself. Hats, t-shirts, books sold on 6 of the 7 continents, all over the world. And it all started from nothing. It all started from nothing. It all started from absolutely zero. And the people that I've met that have introduced me to other people that have helped my platform grow is just amazing. And it only happens because I continue to push forward. I continue to push forward. Even when YouTube shadow banned my other page, they censored me and they shadow banned my other page, I didn't quit. That just made me start a new page and start a Patreon. And I just pushed forward from where I was. I'm a convicted felon, federal felony, white collar. I can't get a job nowhere. Nowhere. I tried to get a job at the Gold's Gym and Wendy's restaurant when I got out. Neither one of them would hire me. I'm a recovering drug addict and alcoholic. I've been clean 31 years. I haven't had a drink or a drug in over 31 years. I don't get high. And I started a window cleaning business from nothing, from zero. Didn't know nothing about window cleaning. And I had a bachelor's degree and a master's degree when I started my window cleaning business. I had a bachelor's degree in accounting and a master's degree in finance, a master's of science in financial management, which is more concentrated than an MBA. And I graduated cum laude. I graduated with a 3.28 grade point average from the New Jersey Institute of Technology in Newark, New Jersey. It's the top of my class. But I started a window cleaning business. And from that window cleaning business, this is where I am. Because I started filming myself cleaning windows. Yep, and I used to post them. This was in 2018. I started where I stood. I'm a foundational Black American male. I'm from the true slaves that were brought here. I'm not from the Caribbean. I'm not from Africa. I didn't migrate here. My mother and father didn't migrate here from Europe or from Africa or from the Caribbean. My people go back, our ancestry goes back to the original slaves who were brought here 400 or 500 years ago, however long it was. with a felony conviction. And I still made it. I still make it. Brandon Baldwin. Thank you for that super chat. Shout out for Brandon Baldwin. I still make it. Detroit is in the building. Lawrence Thomas. Your journey is motivation. Keep going up and spreading this knowledge along the way. Brandon Baldwin. I listen to videos while I cold call. I did cold calling too. When I left the corporate world, at the age of 29, I quit my job in the corporate world and I started my own business. I was making $72,000 a year at the age of 29 in 1999. 23 years ago, I was making $72,500 in 1999. You got people today that would love to make $72,000 in today's time. I retired, I resigned from that job, and I started my own business. And I ain't worked for nobody else since, other than when I taught as an adjunct professor at community colleges here in North Jersey. Shout out to Lawrence Thomas and shout out to Brandon Baldwin.
Life is like a movie and we in it and we in it. We on Major League and we did it and we did it. It's all about that action, keep it moving, keep it moving. Pursue your dreams, that's how you do it.
And against all the odds, I continue to win. I'm winning. I continue to win. And I'm winning against all the odds, and I'm competing against everybody in the world. All the 7.9 billion, we'll just round it off to 8 billion people in the world. I'm competing, and I'm competing hard. I'm a force to be reckoned with. Because I just have a strong desire to not lose. My desire to not lose is stronger than my thoughts of quitting. I don't believe in excuses. I just push forward. I don't care nothing about nothing. I don't see anything. I don't see any obstacles. I don't see any hindrances. I don't see any doors being closed. I don't believe in none of that. I just believe that I'm better than you. I really believe that. Shout out to Carmichael. Carmichael, I see you, man. That's one of my channel members. You see my man right there with the green. He's got the green name in the live chat with a badge next to his name. That means that he's a member of the channel. If you would like to join the channel and get some of the perks and perhaps talk to me, email with me, chat with me, you got to join the channel. Hit the join button or either hit the first link down in the description. It's all there. So I don't have an inferior mindset. I have a mindset of power. I think power. I think might. I think dominance. I think winning. I think prevailing. I think abundance. I don't think lack. I don't cry. I don't complain. Only sometimes when I make stupid mistakes. But I get over that quickly. I just keep pushing from where I am. You know, I got some real dope interviews coming up. I got an interview lined up with Melly Mel. Those of you who may not know who Melly Mel is, he's a part of the Furious Five, one of the old school rappers that started hip hop back in 1976. He did the song The Message with Duke Booty that is now in the Library of Congress in Washington, D.C. as one of the 50 most influential greatest songs ever. Came out in 1982. He's going to be on the show soon. I got an interview lined up with Big Daddy Kane. I'm going to be doing something with him this summer. You probably all know who he is. And if you will allow me, I'll tell you the story about how I got these two interviews lined up. And it's directly in line with the title. B Productions just bought a channel membership. I need you to follow him on his Instagram. You see the brother that just signed up, he's got the soul glow. You see the green thing in the live chat. His Instagram is right here. I need y'all to follow him on his Instagram. I'm going to pin it at the top. You see, when you join the channel, you get these kind of perks. Shout out to my man B. And shout out to his son.
Life is like a movie and we in it and we in it. We on Major League and we did it and we did it. It's all about that action, keep it moving, pursue your dreams, that's how you do it.
Kadir is in the house. He's also a member. You see him there with the green joint next to his name. He's got the badge. Anybody that's in the live chat that's got a green name, they got that soul glow. They belong to the channel. So I shout them out. I recognize them. So I got interviews set up with Big Daddy Kane and Melly Mel lined up. They will be on the podcast with Soul. And let me tell you how that came to be. And it's all from pushing forward. It's all from pushing forward. Subscribe to this Instagram right there, everybody in the live chat, and hit that like button. So I follow Big Daddy Kane on his Instagram. And it came up in my feed last week that a flyer he had on his page that he was going to be in the Bronx at Grandmaster Caz's birthday party. And for those of you who may not know who Grandmaster Caz is, maybe you do, maybe you don't, he is one of the true founding members of hip-hop going back to 1975, 74, maybe even 73. He was down with the Cold Crush Brothers. And if you remember a song that came out in 1979 called Rapper's Delight, it was 3 kids all based out of Jersey. It was a huge song. Hip, hop, the hippie to the hippie, the hip, hip, but hoppy you don't stop, but rockin' to the bang, bang, boogie. Say up, jump the boogie to the rhythm of the boogie beat. That's Rapper's Delight. 2 of the brothers was from Jersey, Wonder Mike and Master G were from Teaneck, New Jersey. The third brother, Big Bank Hank, was from the Bronx and was the manager of Grandmaster Caz, but he had moved to New Jersey. So he hooked up with these 2 brothers from Jersey who was MCing at the time, and he went back to the Bronx and told Caz that he needed some rhymes. Caz gave him his book of rhymes, I guess, and he brought it back. They went into the studio, and he bit all of Grandmaster Caz's rhymes. Because I'm the CASN, the OVAN, the rest is FLY. You see, I go by the code of the doctor of the mix, and these reasons I'll tell you why. You see, I'm 6'1", and I'm tons of fun, and I dress to a T. You see, I got more clothes than Muhammad Ali, and I dress so viciously. That's Grandmaster Caz's rhyme that Big Bank Hank came back to Jersey and spit those rhymes verbatim on Rapper's Delight. He spelled his whole name and everything. Grandmaster Caz's name was Grandmaster Casanova. KRS-One talks about it in the South Bronx. Casanova all over, you couldn't stop it, the Now Lies crew. So he bit all of Caz's rhymes. The song blows up, goes triple platinum in 1979. Caz doesn't make no money. Big Bang Hank and Sugar Hill Records, they making all the money. So that's who he is. So Kane puts this flyer on his Instagram that he's going to be at Grandmaster Caz's birthday party. I see it. Wow, this is Monday night. On the flyer, it says, Cool DJ Red Alert. Kid Capri, Lord Finesse. Did it say Melly Mel? I don't know if Melly Mel's name was on the flyer. But all I needed to see was Cool DJ Red Alert and Big Daddy Kane. I got Red Alert's interviews on this channel. 2 of his interviews are on my channel already. The podcast was sold. Red Alert is a legendary DJ as well. Still a DJ here in New York City. So I know Little Sean is a Big Daddy Kane fan. Little Sean is a Melly Mel fan. So I said, you know what? I'm going to pick Little Sean up, and I'm going to take him with me to go see and meet Red Alert, because he always wanted to meet Red Alert and Big Daddy Kane. So we get in the car. We ride over to the Bronx. We get to the spot. We go in, and they say, are you on the list? I says, no. Now, mind you, on the flyer that Big Daddy Kane had on his page, it didn't mention anything about ticket price, how much the tickets would be at the door, nothing. So I'm assuming that it's free. So me and Lil Sean go in. Are you on the list? No. I said, you know, I'm Red Alert is my man. So the girl says, well, you have to pay to get in. So I said to myself, I didn't say it to her, I said, you got to pay? I did ask, I said, I got to pay? She said, yeah, you got to pay. So I said to myself, this is some bullshit. And I see everybody else there. I don't see nobody else paying. Right? So as she's telling me this, Cool DJ Red Alert walks right behind them. He was coming back from somewhere. I said, yo, Red, what up? He said, Sean, what's up, man? And he came over to where I was at. I said, Red, we got to pay to get in? He said, Sean, I ain't got nothing to do with this. This ain't my thing. I don't got nothing to do with this. So I respected that. I said, all right, bet. So I said, Sean, there go Red Alert. So little Sean saw Red Alert. He was excited. So I said, Red, can Sean get a picture with you? He said, sure. So I took a couple pictures with Sean and Red Alert. And then Red bounced. He went back into the party. So I'm like, I had a pocket full of money. So I said, all right. I knew if I said, man, I'm not paying, little Sean was going to be disappointed. So I said, all right. I paid, right, to get in for me and little Sean. So, boom, we go in, we chilling. You know, we see Grandmaster Caz. I dap it up with him. I had met him once before. He took some pictures with Sean, me, him, and little Sean. And then we, who else did we see? Then we was in there chilling. Then I saw Mighty Mike C from the Fearless Four. Huge song they had out in 1982 called Rockin' It. Huge. Fearless Four was big. So I saw Mighty Mike C. What's up, Sean? So me and him dapped it up. He took pictures with Sean. Him and Sean took pictures. So me and Sean go in the party. And we chilling. And Sean just keep asking me, yo, where Big Daddy Kane? Where's Sean? Daddy, where Big Daddy Kane? Dad, where Big Daddy Kane? So I'm like, I don't know, man. He ain't here yet. So we chilling. So Sean's running all around the building. I'm chilling in the party. All of a sudden, I look back. In walks Big Daddy Kane, right? So constant elevation is life force. I'm pushing forward from where I stand. I'm very aggressive. That's my style. I came here. I had my camera in my hand. I left Jersey, went to this party with my camera and my tripod in my hand. So I see Kane walk in. I step right to him. I said, yo, Kane, what's up, man? My name's Sean G, man. I said, my son want to meet you. He said, okay, I'm going to be around. Bet. I step off. Soon as I step off, everybody starts smothering them, right? All the girls, they got their phones out. They taking pictures. So I'm just letting them do his thing. I'm like, all right, bet. I'm going to let them have that. So Red Alert is spinning. Red Alert DJing, he's spinning, he playing music. So me and Sean is dancing to Red Alert. You know what I'm saying? He rocking. So I'm just laying back. We got us a plate of food, we eating. But the whole time, I'm watching Kane, right? So I'm chilling. Then me and Sean go back out into the lobby area and in walks Melly Mel. So I'm like, oh shit. So I stop him, yo, Mel, what's up? I had met him one time in Jersey City. He didn't remember though. I said, yo, Mel, what's up, man? I said, man, my son, man, Sean is a huge Melly Mel fan. I don't want y'all to think that I'm using Sean to get to these dudes because I don't got to do that. I step to him. If I want to meet him, I say, yo, what's up? You know, so everybody starts stopping him. He taking pictures. And then before Sean could get his picture with him, and before Cash takes him in the party. So we missed that opportunity. So I'm cool. I'm chilling. So I'm watching Kane. So Kane gets up. He starts walking out the party. Boom. I cut him off. Step straight to him. Yo, Kane, what's up, man? Can I get a picture? He said, yo, yeah, let me go to the bathroom when I come back. So now I'm posted up in front of the big billboard right there. I see Sean come back. I said, Sean, Kane, he coming back. We're going to take pictures with him. So Red Alert starts playing South Bronx in the party. South Bronx. Sean start going crazy. He all in the party. My son, he the only kid in there. South Bronx. He start going crazy, right? So Kane come walking back. Sean is there. I said, Kane, Sean, you could take a picture with Sean, with my son. He said, yeah. He takes his hat off. You know, he had one of them big hats, and Sean had on a mess hat. He takes his hat off, puts his hat on Sean, and takes Sean's hat and puts it on his head. He takes that picture. So I take a few of them. Then I said, hold up. I want to get all three. He said, bet. So then me, Kane, and Sean took a picture. Boom, I'm cool. So while I had him there, that close to him, I said, Kane, listen, I got a podcast channel. I want to get you on my show. What is it going to take to get an interview with you for my podcast channel? He said, well, yo, man, you just got to, he said, where your phone at? I'm going to give you my information. I gave him my phone. He types in a number and saves it. He said, call my manager right here, and we're going to set it up. So I'm like, bet. So then I see Melly Mel down the hallway. I'm not waiting for him to come back because he may not come back because the exit from where he was, the exit was right there. So he would hit the exit before he got back to me. So if he was going to leave, if I'm waiting and I'm being passive and not being aggressive, he could have came to exit, dipped out. I never could have saw him again. I walked straight to him. Yo, Mel, what's up, man? Listen, I got a podcast. I want to get you on the show. All right, cool, man. Take my number. Gave me the number. So I'm money. I'm good. And I just thought, I said, now, nobody else had to pay. Whatever the girl did with the money I gave her, why she charged me, maybe she thought I was a sucker, a chump, or whatever, the Vic for the night, Chump Willie. Cool. I didn't care. Because if I had to pay to get in the party, I ended up winning. Fine. If nobody else had to pay, then I was the sucker for the night. Fine. But I ended up getting 2 phone numbers for 2 dudes that I'm a fan of, and they both agreed to come on my show. I called Kane's manager the next day. He picked up. He said, yeah, Sean, we could do something on such and such date. You know, I said, all right, bet. So that's locked in. So what it cost me that maybe nobody else had to pay, I ended up winning, right? That's why I tell y'all, in order to push your envelope forward, in order to push your situation forward, sometimes you got to pay to get in the party. You can't see the game from outside of the arena. I had to be inside the arena to meet the people. You can't watch the fight from outside. You got to be inside. So I tell that story because it's all about pushing forward from where you are. Pushing forward from where you are. You know? And, you know, I spoke to Mel today. We're going to do a podcast show. We're going to do a podcast interview for my podcast with Soul. And I'm going to meet him at the calisthenics park. He's going to do a calisthenics workout video for me for my big channel. So, you know, I have to compensate him, but that's fine. sometimes you have to pay in order to get what you want. You know, if you want the eyeballs on your situation, you know, people are going to charge you for that. You know, if they know they can bring eyeballs to your situation, they're going to charge you. If you're not into paying, that's your decision. But if you want to get views and eyeballs to your situation, sometimes you got to pay. And, you know, I learned that I used to be like, I'm not paying nobody to come on my show. When I do the interviews in the park, I don't pay nobody for that. You know what I'm saying? If I catch you in the park and you want to do an interview, that's fine. And I've reached out to some other calisthenics dudes that told me that if I wanted them on my channel, they would have to pay. I'm not going to give you their names. You know who they are, though. You've seen their videos before. But the thing is that you got to push forward from where you stand. You got to push forward. You know, imagine if I say when she told me I had to pay, I said, man, and ain't nobody else paying. I'm looking. Imagine if I say, man, fuck this shit. I'm out of here. Who's the dummy? Who really loses? Me. Because you never know who knows who and who's gonna watch your stuff, who's gonna hear your music, who's gonna hear about the work that you do. Whatever it is that you do, you never know where your name might get dropped into who. And that person can change your circumstances, your life circumstances for the better. You know, and I just tell this story just to show from where I came from. I shared that with y'all to where I'm at now. You know, and now that I got, you know, these two guys' numbers in my phone, if I wanted to, you could reach out to my man for me and let him know I want to do something with him. You know, they may do that. You know what I'm saying? It's about relationships. It's about relationships, man. And you got to push forward from where you stand. And when these opportunities present themselves, you have to take advantage of them. You have to move. You have to move like a tiger. In the Art of War, it says good generals. What does it say? Good generals or otherwise, they are like tigers. What is that? I forget. It says good generals are like tigers. When they see opportunity, they seize it. Otherwise, they shut their doors. If there's no opportunity, they don't do nothing. When these opportunities present themselves in your life, you have to act. You have to open your mouth. You have to move. The law of causation, cause and effect. You have to move. And you know, since I've been doing this is all I've been doing, man. It's just pushing my situation forward, pushing my platform forward, from wherever I stand, and I don't have to have a million views per video or anything like that. I put out my content, and who's moved by it, they subscribe, and who's not, they don't, and that's fine. But it doesn't stop me from pushing forward my situation, and I truly understand that things take time. Things take time to develop. You have to put the footwork in. I have to throttle back my expectations sometimes. And just say, just because it's slow progress, that don't mean that it's no progress. All progress is good. But you got to keep pushing, and you never know when that day is going to come, when a situation is going to happen and it changes your life, and you just got to be prepared for it. You know what I'm saying? This is the Friday Night Men's Meeting, man. Shout out to everybody, man. Yo, Brian, man, welcome to the channel. Shout out to everybody, man. B Productions is in the building. Kadir's in the building. Stizzy's in the house. Carmichael's in the house. Lawrence Thomas, Brandon Baldwin. All my people is in here, man. All my people is in here, man. Just go out, man, and do your thing. Do your thing, man. People coming in here, putting in messages and retracting them. What is that all about? Say what you say and mean what you say. Troubleshooting, you welcome, man. Go ahead and join the channel, man. Subscribe to the channel. I thank you very much. Make sure you share this video. And if you can get anything from what I'm saying, is that I think being aggressive is better than being passive 8 days a week. Yes, there are times when you have to be passive, but I think that's far and few in between from when the times you have to be aggressive. I'm a mover and a shaker. I'm not waiting on anything to happen. I'm not waiting on no burning bush. I'm not waiting on anything to fall out of the sky. I'm not hoping and praying and wishing. I'm not doing any of that. I'm an action type guy. I believe in action. I believe in action. I believe in making things happen. That's the way I believe that things get done. I get more things done that way than sitting back waiting. And sometimes even when you wait, that's action in and of itself because you let things develop on their own. But whatever you want in this world, no matter who you are, nobody can come to me. I don't listen to no excuses. There's really no excuses. I can't understand any type of excuses that people have. Especially if you are of sound mind and sound body. You're healthy. You got 10 toes, 10 fingers, and all of that. And people make excuses as to why they live a mediocre life, and they blame. I can't understand none of that. because I just don't believe in that. You know, I just don't believe in that. I think I can make my life what I want it to be. Yasmin says, I might not be a man, but I like the way you put your messages out. Thank you, Yasmin. Welcome to the show. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. I got to give a shout out. I had another female that just joined my channel too. Shout out to Ka Lee. Ka, how you doing? If you watch this later, I saw you signed up for the channel. Let me see if I can find out. Hold on a second. There's some new people that signed up. Carmichael is in here. I'm going to tell y'all who signed up right now. Just stay right there. And my man, shout out to my man Jonathan Farrelly too, man. Out of Yonkers, the Fighting Irish. Kadir B Productions. Kali Fleury, 4913. Kali, thank you. Carmichael, the Compliment King, and Zane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 7 members, man. You know, starting off from nothing. Starting off from nothing. You know, you gotta move. You gotta move. You can move if you want to move. And see, I'm 53. So I ain't, you know, I don't have a whole lot of time left to be playing around, jerking off, smoking dust and drinking liquor and going to the club and just pissing away time. I did all that in my 20s and 30s. And I don't knock the younger dudes for doing it because I did it. But, you know, my thing is work ethic. You know, I got Michael Jackson work ethic. I got James Brown work ethic. It's just unbelievable how I get down. You know, and all hard work pays off. Hard work pays off all the time. Not some of the time, all of the time. So I always remember that. And keep that up front. Stizzy, what's happening, man? Shout out to my man Stizzy. Shout out to my man Stizzy. Y'all make sure y'all meet me Sunday morning on my other channel for Sunday Morning Serenity. I usually take off around 10 o'clock in the morning. That's always a good show. Appreciate that. Y'all hit that like button, man. So if I could tell you anything, man, just be strong. Confront your fears. If you're afraid of doing something, that's all right. Be afraid and do it anyway and get the courage on the back end. Stizzy, appreciate you, man. You know, there's a lot of things that I do that I was afraid to do when I started this YouTube channel, but you got to face your fears. You can't run from them. You do that which you fear, and you get the courage after the fact. And I think what Marcus Garvey told us, that with courage, you've won before you even started. You know, you're not a chump. You're not a sucker because you're afraid to do something. You're not, you know, the bravest dudes are afraid. Fear is a natural response to the unknown, or to something that's new. But it's what we do with that fear, you know. Do we let it dominate us and freeze us and paralyze us and we do nothing? Or do we use that nervous energy to bring out the best in us? That's the key. That's the key. You know, I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. See, the one thing I know about me, man, is that my situation is so unique that it's really hard. You know, I don't do the buffoonery. You know, I don't do the buffoonery. All of my my content is true. But I'm chilling hard, man. What's up with everybody, man? Y'all doing all right? Constant elevation is life force. Keep moving forward, man. Keep moving forward no matter what, man. Keep moving forward no matter what, in spite of. You know? Keep pushing. I took a camera that I bought for $275. My whole setup. There it is right there. I think I paid $400 for that whole thing, man. And I built a media company with it. Yep, I sure did. Yep, I get a check from Google every month that helps take care of me and Sean from that camera and from this content that I put up. Man, shout out to everybody that bought hats and books and shirts. Shout out to my man Ed Clark over in London. Bought a book and the bucket hat. My bucket hat in my room. I can't wear it with these headphones. Hit that like button, y'all. I can't wear it with these headphones. My man Carmichael says every challenge is a lesson along your journey. That's right. That's right. Nothing is going to be easy, man. Anything worth having is not easy. Man, Stizzy says, I was just thinking I've been subbed, I don't know how long, at least 2019. I can't recall. Not one day went by that you didn't upload a video, multiple videos at that. Sincerely appreciate you, bro. Yep. 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 I still try to upload something every day, man. You know, consistency. Got to be consistent, man. Got to be consistent. Hope everybody's doing fine, man. I'm finna get up out of here. I'm going to upload this to my Spotify channel. I appreciate everybody. I'm going to get in here. Little Sean, he probably sleep. He ain't feeling good. Got to get him right for his game tomorrow. Yeah, the Scullies is sold out, man. I didn't restock them because it's getting ready to be wintertime, but I think I'm going to restock them anyway. So if you want one of the Scullies that I got, just be on the lookout. I'm going to have some up there in the next couple of weeks. The dopest Scullies ever. Go on the website, gunbypublishing.bigcartel.com. Let me put that up there so y'all can get you some merch, buy my books. Support the platform, man. Support independent content creators, man. Support independent designers, independent artists. There's my website if you want to get a book or a shirt or something, man. But listen, I'm going to get up out of here, man. I appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all next Friday. Friday night men's meeting, man. Peace.
Life is like a movie and we in it and we in it. We on Major League and we did it and we did it. It's all about that action, keep it moving, pursue your dreams, that's how you do it. Life is like a movie and we in it and we in it. We on Major League and we did it and we did it. It's all about that action, keep it moving, pursue your dreams, that's how you do it. It all starts with a statement. Next step is visualization. Step 3, continue affirmations, accompanied by faith, all based in action, moving in direction of the damn thing. Don't let nothing get in your way, doing the damn thing. When it seems like all is failed, keep is like a movie and we in it and we in it. We on Major League and we did it and we did it. It's all about that action, keep it moving, keep it moving. Pursue your dreams, that's how you do it. Yeah. Life is like